Hello. Today I'm going to be looking at a fan deck that I created back in August 2024. So this is well before the Witcher sets were out or any cards revealed. So I just want to go through this deck and compare it to Aridin from the Witcher's Realms Fall set. So I'm a big Super Smash Bros. Fan. And this was a Lucario deck based around Super Smash Bros. That I created. So his health was 16, and his melee moved 2. His ability is if you have less health than the opposing fighter, your cards have +1 value. If you have 8 or less, your movement is changed to 3. So this is very similar to Aridin. So if we look at Aridin's stats, it is he's a move 2, melee, 14 health, King of the Wild Hunt. While all your red riders are defeated, Aridin is enraged. If Aridin is raged, add +1 to the value of combat cards, and your move value is 3. So they're very similar. Lucario is more about having less health. Then your effects are stronger. Aridin is having your sidekicks defeated. Very similar. Now I also want to look at one card. Aura Sphere here it's 4 value attack for Lucario. You can play this card face up. If you do, this can be used as a ranged attack. If you have 8 or less health, this card's value is 5 instead. And Aridin here has Foul Purpose. If Aridin is enraged, you may play this card face up to target a fighter in any space. You may defeat a red rider to return this card to your hand. It's very similar. You could play it face up to pretty much be a ranged attack, but Aridin is a little better because it's any space. But yeah, they're both very similar. Having ranged attacks, having the ability to get +1 to your attacks and move 3. Now, that's pretty much. There's also close combat, which does 2 damage from adjacent fighter. If you have 5 less health, it does 3 instead. Aridin has a card similar, which is Wild Hunt. Deal damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to at least one of your fighters. If Aridin is enraged, deal 2 damage instead. So it's dealing damage, and then it deals more depending on if your conditions met for Aridin. It's enraged. For Lucario, it's having less health. So it's very similar. That is pretty much where the similarities end. Realize they're not super similar with all their cards and everything, but I think they're similar enough that I just thought when I first saw Aridin come out and I saw his ability, I thought that reminded me a lot of the Lucario deck I made, and then I saw his card that could be played as a range card face up. It's very interesting. So I just thought I would show that, talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I think Aridin is going to be a very, very fun fighter. His ability, having to choose when you want your sidekicks to die, because you can't bring them back once they're dead. You can only bring them back when they're still alive with unyielding hordes. I think it's going to be a very interesting playstyle. He's going to have to choose between keeping them alive to be able to use them, or if he wants to kill them to get all of his cards stronger and moving 3. I think he'll be an interesting character. Looks like lots of fun with all the cards we've seen. And this card right here is going to be insane. You don't take damage except combat damage or from exhaustion. I think that's going to be a really cool ongoing effect. You have to keep attacking, so to make him very aggressive, just like Geralt was. But yeah, I think he'll be a very interesting fighter.